He traded me this car for the silver bar with one stipulation. His only stipulation is that I don't shoot or destroy this car.
You have this really nice, one-of-a-kind B7 Suburban. So we spent over $300,000 building this vehicle. You actually have the only one. I thought I was gonna end up having that vehicle for the rest of my life. This thing has been parked in my garage for a very long time. Listen, man, I'm thrilled that you have it. You know, I think it's got a great home.
Welcome to Demolition Ranch. Welcome to Kentucky Ballistics on Demolition Ranch.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
It's
glad
good
to
be
have
out of
you.
here.
Yeah, so we have a fun video. Come here, check this out. Listen. That's safety glass.
Sounds like Rice Krispies.
And when you crack it a little bit, the whole thing explodes. It busted out the edges when we shot it with that 9 because these struts on the outside were pressing here. And so once it lost integrity, it just went poof and shot out the side. And then some big dude came over and threw a rock through the window.
I didn't see him.
He
went that way, though.
Could have been anyone.
Yeah.
Let's actually open this. Probably going to fall. So this is an armored Suburban. But we'll tell you more about that in a minute. Watch out. It might drop all that glass. Good to go. All right, and we hit, oh, there's glass dust flying. I'm not going in there yet. Oh, there's a tree behind. So we did hit the inside bulletproof glass here. So it stopped it, thankfully. Bulletproof glass does crack, as you can see, but we stopped it. So let me tell you a little bit about this armored Suburban. Hey, come on.
I was trying to get it to fall down.
This video is made possible today by Premier Armor. They are the body armor company that we trust the most. We have a lot of their body armor. This vehicle was actually built by the owner of Premier Body Armor's other company that he sold a long time ago called Ultra Armoring. So this is one, it's a 2010 Suburban, and it is super up armored, which is pretty neat. What that means is they took a regular Suburban, they stripped out the inside, and they armored everything. So you can see this glass is like 70 something millimeters thick of freaking crazy bulletproof glass. You can see a little bit of steel here. It's hard to see. The rest of the steel is buried in the door, so it looks pretty much normal. But you can see on the inside of this door how they have this giant armored steel plate all around the edge. And the reason they do that is so that these kind of overlap. So this glass closes here, this door closes here. It's so if any bullets try to come through, this is all just normal Suburban thin sheet metal, but underneath it is the armor. So if anything tries to squeeze through, it'll get stopped in this channel here, won't go through. This is a normal piece of glass here, but underneath it is a armored piece of glass. Just like this was a normal Suburban glass, but underneath it is the hatch, which has armored steel and armored glass. And so the deal is I traded this Suburban for a giant block of silver. And Frank, the owner of Premier Body Armor, told me you can do whatever you want with this Suburban as long as you don't shoot it or destroy it. And I was like, no problem, Frank, I won't. My word is my bond. And then I was like looking at it like after I've owned this thing for a few months, and I was just like, I want to shoot it so bad. I just want to shoot it and see if it'll stop stuff. And I just want to shoot it. And then Scott came in and told me, he's like, hey, we should shoot that thing. And so,
Totally my fault.
yeah, it's Scott's fault. So I call Frank and I'm like, hey buddy, how's it going? How's the fam? Hey, I got a question for you. I know that we talked about how I couldn't shoot it. That was the one thing you told me I couldn't do. I could do anything else, go mudding in it, off-road and have fun, but don't shoot it. But, hear me out, I want to shoot it. And so I'm a very persuasive guy.
I mean,
Talk
yeah,
to it.
kind of, yeah.
I was like, here's what we'll do. We'll put your stickers on the side of it. It'll be a great advertisement for you. And I actually convinced Frank. He said, that sounds good. Freaking shoot it. So Frank gave me permission to shoot this car, and I'm freaking pumped. We're gonna destroy this Suburban. I'm a little sad because like this is awesome. No one has an armored Suburban.
It is pretty sick, man. Like, it's a pretty cool car.
It still is armored too. We could easily just replace that glass and it's still an armored Suburban.
I will say though, when you're inside this thing and all the doors are shut, you feel like you're in a jail cell or something. Like,
You know, no one can
if
get
you
you out.
can't get that door open, you are trapped.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
Jaws of Life can't rip this car open. It's armored AR steel, AR 500 steel. It's a 1/2 inch thick. This is a B7 level. Normal armored cars are B6 or B5 or B4. They're lower.
Before what?
I know he's a dad, you know how I know? But this one's a B7. A B7 means it will stop a 30-06 AP round or a 50 BMG. So we're gonna test it. So you can see this armored glass here. Of course, it's actually pretty interesting. This is what normal glass sounds like. As everyone knows, this is what armored glass sounds like.
Tell me about the hydraulics.
Same thing up here. Yeah, you can hear the doors.
They're so heavy.
They have hydraulics because these doors weigh like 800 pounds each because they're armored steel down here. Got glass up here. So the windshield is also armored. It's you can see, very hard. Actually, this is interesting. You can see the sticker right there, how far down it is. It's a good probably 3 inches from my finger there. And then in here, we opened the hood. I thought it was open.
Oh my gosh.
So they also armored the engine. So you can see we have a big armored plate here. All these sides on the inside of the fenders are armored.
Oh, I didn't
There's
know
a
that.
big armored piece of steel in front of the radiator here. It's hard to see, but it's down here under this cover here. Armored steel in front of the radiator. The bottom's armored, the floor's armored, the roof is armored, the entire car is armored, which is funny because I was telling my son that, and he was like, "Oh, is the headlight armored?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Is the mirror armored?" I was like, "No, the mirror's not armored." He's like, "Are the seats armored?" I was like, "No, okay, the whole car's not armored, but most of it's armored."
He's like, lame, Dad.
Yep. And then they put a bunch of upgrades in here to get more horsepower because this thing weighs a ton. Like, not literally, it weighs way more than that. So a normal Suburban weighs 6,000 pounds. This Suburban weighs 12,000 pounds.
But if you check your oil,
Oh, how is the oil?
we're good.
You have to taste it.
There's oil in it.
No, it's probably hot. Premier also made us something special. They asked me if I ever need anything to let them know. And I was like, I actually do need something. We need like a little portable shield because a lot of times we just like hide behind my truck or something. I was like, we need a portable shield that would stop like ricochets and stuff. And so they built us this. As you can see, it's very portable. We're gonna build a stand for it, but it can stay outside, which is great because we want it to just be out here on the range. So they're like, yeah, you can leave it outside. It's got a little flex to it, but it's, as you can see, will stand up as long as we put a base on it. And then we can get behind this thing and shoot and be much safer on the range. So Premier, appreciate you making this for us as well. And appreciate you agreeing to let us shoot your prized possession, this one of one B7 armored Suburban. You wanna shoot it first?
Heck yeah.
I feel like you don't even feel bad about this.
Well, I mean, it's not mine, so. See, that's why Matt brought me out here, is so that he could blame it on me.
Yeah, and so I wouldn't chicken out too. I'd be like, I can't do it. All right, we're gonna just open up on this 9, probably put like 10 rounds into it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, show this thing. This is a STI DVC Tactical. It's a 2011 9mm. And we're just gonna fire a few rounds into this thing and then go inspect and see how it does.
I'm kind of skittish, you know, now after I had something hit me in the neck. So you're gonna hold this?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it on everything below your neck. So your neck's actually still completely exposed.
Good enough. I mean,
We're at an angle. I think we're good.
yeah, we're good. All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Dang. Did it feel good?
Yeah.
I was-
It's, honestly, feels kind of weird shooting such
Shooting
a
a
nice
car?
vehicle.
Yeah.
Because it is super cool. It's like, oh man, it'd be so cool to have that in like the zombie apocalypse.
Yep.
We're gonna destroy it, and then the zombie apocalypse is gonna happen.
Look how good that did. It didn't even crack it.
Oh dang,
Holy cow.
dude, that did nothing.
That did absolutely nothing.
Because like normally, like
Oh,
a
look at
9mm would like
hit there.
crack that.
That's weird. So this one didn't even.
It looks like it zinged.
Oh yeah, you're right. That hit there, went to there and stopped. Let's
Normally with this glass, it'll at least crack it with a pistol. Like that's
usually with
crazy.
armored glass, it would still make a crack in it.
There's nothing.
Ow! Sorry. Nothing.
Not a thing.
That is wild.
And the doors. Nothing in the door.
Hydraulics still work. Yeah, so nothing came through the doors.
What about back here though?
So this glass is all shattered now. So it should, yeah, you can see how it's all shattered because this is just not armored glass. The armored glass is underneath it.
Hey Matt.
Yo.
Back up real quick.
All right, back up. Ready? You gotta need something bigger.
Hold on.
We could shoot it out with a shotgun or something.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh.
What the? So you can see that we came through those two right there because the back hatch is not armored back here, but you can see there's an armored wall here. So the bullet came through and then hit that armored wall and did not go into the cabin there. So just like every Demolition Ranch video, we're going to now step it up and see if there's something that will go through. Okay, 45 ACP, this is the 1911 G from Desert Eagle. It's 45, so it's a much bigger, heavier round. Still should not do anything, but after seeing the 9 hit that, I'm just super interested to see if we hit it with something heavier, what happens. So I'm gonna shoot the same thing kind of down into the metal a little bit, like that. Maybe some into that back glass, some into that middle glass. Let's go check it out. Look at that! How do we catch that?
What the heck?
That's insane. It's hot. Look, it's like...
Touch it.
No, that's actually glass dust coming out right there. Don't breathe that. How the heck? Oh, look at this. It's getting a little...
Oh, I bet it went in, hit, and then tried
Hit
to
something
come
to
out.
bounce back and it just caught right there just randomly.
That's super hot.
There it is. Wow, dude. That hit hard. Wow, it's really hot. Yeah, you might be surprised to know. This is hot.
You should play hot potato with that.
All right, and
Hey-ya!
nothing again. No cracks at all in that outside layer, which is crazy. And then a couple of, or one of them ricocheted and hit right here. Now the owner, Frank, he did tell me, he was like, Matt, I can't guarantee what this will do because for one, this was a one-off. He said, we made this like thicker than our other ones, so we've never seen what happens 10 years later. And he's like, no armored glass company would ever say that their glass is still good 10 years later. It starts delaminating with the heat and cold. He was like, so they tell you what it will do for up to 2-3 years, but after 10 years, he's like, all bets are off. He's like, I have no idea what this will stop after 10 years. So that's what we're kind of here to find out. Will this thing still stop at 50 BMG 10 years later? Will it start cracking with a 1911? I don't know. Well, now we know. We know it won't.
Is this bulletproof?
Pretty
Make that
sure.
pretty tough.
I'm pretty sure that's bulletproof.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should just break it off right now.
That's what I'm just gonna hit it.
Okay.
I don't think that's bulletproof.
I think that's. Yeah, it's not.
Somebody lied to you.
Actually, we probably do need that for driving around town. Next up, Chiappa Rhino, the gold one in 357 Magnum. So this is a fast-moving, very powerful little round.
I've actually never shot one of these.
Really?
I don't think
First
so.
one? It's interesting.
Pretty cool little gun.
Yep, it is cool.
Are we good?
We're good.
All right.
Those are hitting hard.
Yeah.
You could tell.
You can tell those are hitting a lot harder. Look, we cracked it.
Yeah, finally cracked. Hold on. Oh, I thought I saw another bullet. Okay.
Oh!
So yeah, that's 357. That's 357. Both of those cracked it. Let's look at it from the inside. We can peel this layer off. Oh yeah, can definitely see that. Let me get this layer off real quick. Dang it, this is hard to get off.
I would hope so.
So there are two 357 rounds. So it didn't crack anything, but it looks like the top layer. So the way they make bulletproof glass is they put a bunch of layers and they glue them all together. So just the outermost layers cracked. So still, that is a stop. The window is still structurally sound and would probably stop more bullets. Nothing coming through the door yet. This is the inside of the back glass. So we have the Suburban glass on the outside and then the armored glass on the inside. And there are some little tiny cracks where bullets have been hitting that interior glass. And then we have steel all around the tiny little port window back there. That 9 on the back actually did crack it earlier, the very first 9 we shot. So,
It went through back here.
where?
Video's over.
Where?
I'm just joking.
Oh, I was like, it's okay if it goes through back here because there's nothing here. This is not armored.
No.
Cool.
You're like, no.
I was like, what? I thought you just didn't know that this part was not armored. We need to step it up and see if we can get something to go through. Actually, I'm gonna step it down a little bit. I wanna do a 5.7. Shoots a very fast moving, tiny little round. See if we can make any more damage. Actually, do you think the 5.7 is gonna crack it or no?
I think it's gonna bounce off just like the 9.
Yeah, I think it won't crack it, but I'm interested because it's going so fast. Teeny little 5.7 bullet, but moving very fast. We're shooting it out of this CNMG AR.
Dude, the flash coming off that glass
That
where
was
it's just
weird.
ricocheting off, that's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't expect that flash to be happening. Pretty crazy.
You did pretty good for something that the optic doesn't work.
It turned on. Once I shot, it came on. Now it's off again. I think we just need a new optic.
Matt tried to turn on the optic and it didn't work, so that was literally
Oh, that
Matt
cracked
just
it
no scoping it.
bad. Look at that. I didn't think it was gonna do that. So all these with like the copper color in them, that was all 5.7. That's 5.7, that's 5.7. Okay, let's see. Looks like from the inside.
Maybe it wasn't a flash we were seeing, maybe it was just the copper like exploding.
I don't know. Still looks like just one layer is cracked. Looks awesome, actually kind of pretty. We are going to shoot some Magnum calibers now. He has a Henry chambered in 44 Magnum, and I've got my old Chrome Desert Eagle chambered in 50 AE. What do you think about these?
I think we're gonna crack the glass really badly,
Still not go through.
but I don't think it's gonna go through.
Okay. You go that middle door we've been shooting at. I'll go at the window with the Premier body armor.
All right. Sounds good.
Fire away. He's on. Yeah, put it in the door too.
I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm sorry, that glass started cracking. I was just like seeing blood. I was like, go for the jugular. I kept shooting it. Like,
We should bust out that Suburban window so that we can see what's under.
well, that's really tough.
The Suburban window broke a cinder block. Dang, they built this truck tough. It's all like just absorbing it. We need an axe. Get the axe. We do have an axe. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Premier Body Armor. Destroy their logo. Oh, this is cool. We'll be able to see kind of what it looks like in there. Breathe that glass dust in.
I'm holding my breath.
Wow, that's crazy. Going in. So you can see right here is where the armoring stops. So this back hatch, not armored. Everything this way, armored. You're in a big capsule. And you can see your capsule has a window back here, and then it's surrounded by armored steel. Really thick armored steel. So some of our bullets made it in here, they stopped, some of them made it in here, they ricocheted that way, some hit the glass, they all stopped. They have been cracking the glass. There's a piece of hot 50 AE
That is gnarly.
brass. So nothing broke that window. Look at this. We were hitting enough on this that it's made it through the first layer. Finally.
I couldn't help myself.
Just took a Magnum. Let's look at this glass.
Ah,
Sorry. Let's see what the inside looks like. Man.
you crack on the other side? Nope.
No, nothing here.
Dang.
All smooth. So you have made it through the first layer and into the second, but I don't think you've made it any past that, which is pretty crazy. So even though we've shot this thing a ton, even this piece of glass, which is, I guess we can look down here too. Yeah, nothing came through. So even this piece of glass, which is probably, I would guess, our weakest link, because I think you can hit the steel all day with what we've been shooting and it wouldn't break. The glass is starting to fail, but it's not starting to fail enough that it's actually getting close to failing, I don't
I
think.
see that was like, and you still like, okay, so like in movies when I see the glass get shot, I'm always like, well, would you be able to see through it still?
Yeah.
You could still
You can
like,
still drive through that if you
heck
needed
yeah,
to.
I mean look, it's still crystal clear. in
Which
lots
is
of
why we're
spots.
not shooting the front yet, because we still want this thing to be drivable. So we're just focusing on the back half right now. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I see someone dumb looking. So yep, Kentucky butt lipsticks.
Kentucky butt lipstick.
We're gonna do 12 gauge now. We have slugs and buckshot.
This would be a good test for it.
Yeah?
When I was at the State Police Academy, not trying to sound like one of those guys, but when I was there, they brought out an old car and they had you shoot it with like 12 gauge. They just wanted everyone to see how cars are not bulletproof,
Yeah.
and the slug just zipped right through the whole car.
That is a good point to let everyone know. Movies make you think that all cars are bulletproof.
Yeah, and they
cars
are
are
not.
very not bulletproof. like they're really thin metal. It's made to be as thin as possible so that it's structurally strong but light. It doesn't stop anything. A 22 will go right through a car's fender. Could go through an entire door.
Oh,
a
yeah.
9mm would probably go through a door every time.
Yeah.
So
I
a
think you
shotgun
should
slug.
put a slug in the glass and the door.
Okay, we rotated the car around, as you can see, so we have a fresh side, except for that back Suburban glass did get busted out from one passing through the non-armored part, but the armor on this side is untouched. So we're gonna do, I think we'll do buckshot in the middle door, buckshot in the bottom, so buckshot middle glass, buckshot bottom, and then we'll do buckshot, slug, slug on this side. You ready?
Sounds like a plan.
That's my plan. Okay, buckshot first.
Cool.
Buckshot.
Oh, that's awesome.
Buckshot. All right, we're going slug back glass.
Hey.
Slug. Oh, was that? Oh, there's one. Fell empty. Slug down right above the wheel. Okay.
Whew.
Let's go see if we did anything. I'm betting we didn't, but that was a lot of damage.
Dude, the buckshot hitting that glass,
Yeah.
that was awesome. The slug hole is so big. Jeez. I'm sorry, I have to, you know.
Don't put your thumb in there. It bulged this Suburban glass out. So let's look up here first. This, we're probably, how far is that? 20 yards?
I'd say like
15?
15.
15 yards. A shotgun spreads that much, which is pretty good. That's buckshot spread there. This is also buckshot spread here. Looks like we got 3 pellets there, and the ones that hit the door, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, hit way harder. That one actually almost stopped in the door metal, looks like. Oh, this is the door that we broke already. It doesn't open. Okay, we'll look at it from the other side. Follow him in there. Oh, dust, watch out.
Whoa.
Don't breathe.
Nothing came out this side from the slug.
How's that glass look?
Nothing. I mean, it looks about like
Looks just like
the
other.
glass on the other side.
It is crazy though, because we hit it with 45 ACP and it didn't crack it, but that double-aught buck cracked it.
Yeah.
Which we had the 45 ACP at a slight angle, and the buckshot was dead on, but still, like, that's pretty crazy. It was that powerful. Smaller and going fast, I guess. Shotguns have a lot of power. Okay, nothing went through though with a 12 gauge shotgun. So now we are going to actually step it up to a rifle threat. It's time to go fast and get some power.
We got the Facts and Firearms ARAC 12, chambered in 7.62 by 39.
Correct.
How many rounds are in there?
Probably like 10. So those are real deal rifle rounds coming out of a full-length rifle barrel. What do you think?
I think that glass is going to be hurting.
You think it'll...
I don't think it's going to go through though.
I don't either. It shouldn't, but we have really hurt it a lot. All right, let's see what
Ready?
we can do.
All right, here we go. Hey,
That's got a lot.
we
Did you hit a tire?
no,
I thought I heard something go psh, but maybe it was just my ears.
I never aimed at a tire.
I didn't ask you if you aimed at a tire.
I don't think I hit a tire. I hope I didn't
When I
hit the
heard
tire.
something. That thing was full of ammo.
Yeah, I was
bunch.
like, oh, is this ever gonna stop? Dang. It's funny how like after it gets shot, like it's almost like smoke coming out of the glass, but it's, I mean, it's dust, but
Look at these weird dents everywhere. It was going in, hitting this armor, and then there's weird dents all down here now. Probably because the bullets are bouncing around inside there. You see this like dust coming out still. Glass, yeah, that's pretty compromised. Nothing going through yet though. We'll go look from the inside too, but there's a little piece of copper jacket there. Yeah, very compromised though. How about back there? Ooh, yeah, same deal.
it's all looking good.
There's a bullet right here. something's stuck in there. Ow! It's not cold.
One thing I really like this SUV. Everything's going pretty good, but this isn't gonna pass. I mean, the taillight is not bulletproof.
Hole there and hole there. Man, they really ripped us off. They said the whole car was bulletproof. On the inside here, yeah, it's pretty chewed up, but nothing going through. It looks like only our first couple layers are hit, so we're doing pretty good. 308 out of this little shorty, going at the glass and the doors. Oh no, what happened? So actually, these are my dad's reloads that I found in my gun cabinet, and they're made for a bolt-action rifle. I don't know if that's why it just jammed up, because I've never actually shot them out of this gun. They're old hunting reloads that he made. That one looked like gold.
It doesn't make me nervous at all.
I mean, they'll fire fine, they just don't feed very good. Hey Dad, next time you reload some hunting rounds in 1993, think about what I might be doing with them many years later. Thank you. Okay, yep, this is fine. We'll just single shot it. Can you hold that?
Yeah.
Here we go. Hand me another. Hurry! Come on! Dang it. Perfect! I'm gonna go straight for that back little window. Woo!
Last one.
Last one. 308. Maybe I'll hit the door, or hit the below the window on the back. Okay. Let's go see what we got. I hit one up here. Nothing. It's definitely chipping away the more we shoot it, but nothing has actually made it through yet. And we shot it with a bunch of rounds, and then 308, nothing went through. I think that's my 308 hole right there. Maybe I don't remember which one it was. We'll go look on the inside of this door, but I don't think anything went through there. One of these, I think that one was 308. One of the 308s hit here. Nothing has gone through this either. So let's see if anything came through this door. Ugh. Nope, all good. What is interesting though that I just noticed, we hadn't noticed on the other. What we hadn't noticed on the other one, we were shooting at this angle. We've been angling all these a little bit so they're not coming straight back at us. We're shooting at this angle. They were going in here, hitting that steel, and then bouncing around the edge of the door and trying to come out right here.
That's awesome.
So you can see this whole line of stuff where there's an armored plate there that's redirecting them all back out this way. Trying to get the bullets to come out of the car, not go into the car. Okay, so this is a video obviously made possible by Premier Armor. We want to say thank you to Premier Armor for helping us with this. You might be like, Matt, wait, you're not even gonna get through it? We are, but we're gonna make a part 2. So come back for destroying a armored Suburban part 2. Thanks to Kentucky Ballistics. I'll link him in the description below. We love you, and come to Texas and change your name to Texas Ballistics.
Hey, I might. You're pretty persuasive.
Yeah, I know. If I can convince someone to give me his beloved Suburban and let me destroy it, I for sure can convince some guy who lives in a junky state like Kentucky to move to the best state in the U.S., Texas. For sure. Oh, you're still here. Hey, sorry about that.
Back here, huh?
Thanks for watching Demolition Ranch. I love you. And I'll see you next time.
Contact line!
It's quite simple. There's only one rule in the demolition. You don't tell mayor. That's crazy.
So,
oh, there's some glass dust coming out of
2000 caliber rifle there.
there. Yeah.